The squadron that we got assigned, everybody on the USS Kansas City has been fantastic. We got to go tour the ship yesterday with most of our group, and just jaws on the floor, man, unbelievable. And to be here on a naval base for the Navy's 250th and America's 250th, this is a really, really neat event, and stoked to see so many people here, so many people in high spirits. It's really, really cool.
Really cool. That sums it up really well. That's Chris Buescher, starts 16th.
Jimmie Johnson has come out of retirement yet again to race here at San Diego. Of course, he's from nearby El Cajon. He ran the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race Friday. He's in the Cup race today, and the last time he started a road course race was back in COTA in 2023. He's with Chris right now.
And he'll start 36. And I know, Jimmy, you got a little taste of Naval Base Coronado with the Truck Series, but finally getting in a Cup car, steering these great fans here in your hometown. Just what are the emotions for you getting to do this?
It's wild. It's been so much fun. There's so many race fans here in San Diego, and growing up here with all the dirt racing and some limited stock car stuff back in the 70s, 80s, we always wondered, how do you get a NASCAR race here? And I never thought this was the solution. And I'm so proud of NASCAR, the base, everybody involved. This has been an incredible couple of days, and I know this race is going to finish it off well.
What translates from the truck race, what you learned about where the racetrack goes to maybe help you today?
Other than learning the track and where the turns are, nothing. I mean, the vehicles are so different, and all the years I spent driving the previous platform, the trucks on that platform, and felt like I was at home. I only have 10 or 12 starts, and I think one other road course start on this platform. Man, they are a handful to drive, so I'll be learning all day long, to say the least.
Appreciate your time and enjoy it. That's Jimmie Johnson, 7-time Cup Series champion from just 20 minutes down the road in El Cajon, California.
And he does have a road course win to his credit. The Hall of Famer won at Sonoma 16 years ago. The Coca-Cola countdown to green continues. We are now 33 minutes away from throwing the green flag here this afternoon. That's brought to you by Coca-Cola. Grab a Coke and enjoy the race.
Whoa, Liberty Mutual customized this song for you. Whoa, like your car insurance, it's custom too, yeah. Liberty Mutual's got the coverage that could save you money. Thanks to Doug and Limu, well now you can go and take that cruise. Liberty, 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 yeah.
Welcome to more.
Green flag is in the air.
More action.
Photo finish.
More awesome. More smoke. More sizzle. More soar. More roar. More friends. More family. Welcome to the one place where no matter who you are, you'll leave with something you'll never forget. Welcome to NASCAR.
Opening ceremonies are coming up. NASCAR Live Race Day has been brought to you by Toyota Racing. Your race, your story. Be part of the action at ToyotaRacingUSA.com. From Naval Base Coronado in San Diego, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Y ahora, un anuncio de servicio público de Publix.
Cada sop que hacemos en nuestro deli, lo preparamos para ti, pensando en lo que te gusta, con la calidad que a nosotros nos gusta mantener. Publix, donde comprar es un placer.
When I got a new car, I thought my insurance premium would increase and empty my bank account. Like if a tween won the lottery.
I've invested most of my winnings in chicken tenders because they're bomb. But bro, I bought a house and it's sick, bro. I'm thinking the floor is gonna be all trampoline, bro, with a helipad on the roof. The contractor said it's structurally unsound, but they're just being babies.
But switching to Geico saved me hundreds, so my bank account is safe.
It feels good to save some hard-earned cash. It feels good to Geico.
Father's Day? Go big for Dad. Celebrate with 5 courses fresh from the wok fire starting at $89.99, featuring New York prime strip steak tataki, Chilean sea bass, and lobster and prawn fried rice. Celebrate Father's Day with some sizzle, only at P.F. Chang's.
Flag-to-flag coverage of the Anderl 250, presented by Pala Casino, because real is the way we roll. 103.7 KSON.
Here's the starting lineup for the Anderl 250. Row 20.
Cody Ware, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Row 19.
Eric Jones,
Byron, Michigan. Christopher Bell, Norman, Oklahoma.
Row 18.
Jimmy Johnson, El Cajon, California.
Josh Berry, Hendersonville, Tennessee.
Row 17.
Ty Dillon, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Olive Branch, Mississippi.
Row 16.
Noah Gregson, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Austin Cinder, Mooresville, North Carolina.
Row 15.
Chase Elliott, Dawsonville, Georgia.
Brad Keselowski, Rochester Hills, Michigan.
Row 14.
John Hunter Nemechek, Mooresville, North Carolina.
William Byron, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Row 13.
Denny Hamlin, Chesterfield, Virginia.
Cole Custer, Ladera Ranch, California.
Row 12.
Riley Herbst, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Ross Chastain, Alva, Florida.
Row 11.
Chase Briscoe, Mitchell, Indiana.
Kevin Magnuson, Roskilde.
Row 10.
Alex Bowman, Tucson, Arizona.
Joey Logano, Middletown, Connecticut.
Row 9.
Austin Dillon, Welcome, North Carolina.
Tyler Reddick, Corning, California.
Row 8.
Chris Busher, Prosper, Texas. A.J. Allmendinger, San Jose, California.
Row 7.
Kyle Larson, Elk Grove, California.
Corey Heim, Marietta, Georgia.
Row 6.
Bubba Wallace, Mobile, Alabama.
Ty Gibbs, Washington, D.C.
And now, the top 10 starters. Starting 10th.
Austin Hill, Winston, Georgia.
Starting 9th.
Michael McDowell, Glendale, Arizona.
Starting 8th.
Connor Zillich, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Starting 7th.
Ryan Priest, Berlin, Connecticut.
Starting 6th.
Daniel Suarez, Monterrey, Mexico.
Starting 5th.
Todd Gilliland, Mooresville, North Carolina.
Starting 4th.
Zane Smith, Huntington Beach, California.
Starting 3rd.
Ryan Blaney, Hartford, Ohio.
Starting 2nd.
Carson Osavar, Portage, Michigan.
And starting on the pole.
Shane Van Gisbergen, Manukau, New Zealand.
That's the starting lineup for the Anduril 250.
All those drivers have been introduced to the fans, a capacity crowd here at Naval Base Coronado. As Alex Hayden told us earlier, all 50 states, 17 countries have purchased tickets and are in attendance for this race today. 67% of the house has never been to a NASCAR Cup Series race before, and they are in for a dandy. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Motor Racing Network.
KSON FM and HD1 San Diego.
It's the Anduril 250.
Presented by Pala Casino. Because real is the way we roll. 103.7 KSON.
The NASCAR Cup Series is racing in San Diego, California today at Naval Base Coronado. Motor Racing Network is with you live with flag-to-flag coverage of the Anduril 250 race at the base. Mike Bagley here alongside Alex Hayden and Todd Gordon. Steve Post and Chris Wilner in the pits. Soon we'll hear from Dave Moody, Tim Catalfamo, Kurt Becker, and Dan Hubbard. The racing weekend got started Friday. Lane Riggs won the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series event. Yesterday it was Austin Hill going to victory lane in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and right now the spotlight shines brightly on NASCAR Cup Series drivers ready to etch their name in the NASCAR record books. Let's go trackside for pre-race ceremonies.
Please welcome NASCAR Chief Operating Officer Ben Kennedy.
It is a true privilege to be here with all of you today. Standing at the birthplace of naval aviation, it's a great reminder that NASCAR and the United States Armed Forces are a deeply rooted history built on mutual respect. When we sat down to map out the 2026 season, we wanted to do something truly historic to honor America's 250th anniversary, something that would bring our two communities together like never before. That vision is exactly why we are getting ready to fire the engines to race on one of the most unique courses in NASCAR history, Naval Base Coronado. On behalf of everyone in NASCAR, I want to extend our deepest gratitude to the United States Navy for their incredible partnership in bringing this event to life, and to all of our service members and military families, both here and around the world. Thank you for your support, your sacrifice, and for making a historic day like today possible.
Now we ask you to please rise as you're able, as American country music singer Gabby Barrett performs America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of to shining sea.
Now we take you from the tarmac across the base to the USS Carl Vinson on the San Diego Bay. Please welcome Captain Joshua Spoiler Winker, joined by Command Master Chief Jose Pena.
On behalf of the United States Navy and the crew of the Carl Vinson, welcome aboard the flight deck of America's favorite carrier.
Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome USS Carl Vinson Command Chaplain Philip Carson.
Almighty God, as we gather in the birthplace of naval aviation to witness this historic race, we are reminded of the magnitude of your grace upon our young nation. Lord, around me is a sea of men and women who choose service to nation above self, and I am humbled. I pray that their example would inspire each of us to look beyond ourselves and be more than we are. Finally, Lord, for the teams and drivers today, watch over them, and may they run well the race before them. In your name we pray, amen.
At this time, please remove your hats and veterans render a hand salute as the United States Navy Ceremonial Color Guard from Joint Base Anacostia Bowling, Washington, D.C. presents our nation's colors. To honor America with the performance of our national anthem, please welcome the Navy Band Southwest Ceremonial Band.
The Anduril 250 Race at the Base, next on the Motor Racing Network.
Every DIY project has that oh no moment. The missing bolt, the measured cut, the second, third, and fourth trips to the hardware store. That's where Craftsman comes in. Whether you're tackling the backyard, the bathroom, or beyond, Craftsman has the tools to help you power through and get the job done right. Because DIYing is unpredictable, but your tools shouldn't be. Head to Craftsman.com today and find the right tools for any project. Craftsman. Build on.
Looking for weekly motorsports podcasts to stay up to date on what's happening on and off the track? The Motor Racing Network is the place. Hear from NASCAR crew chiefs on MRN Crew Call. All the happenings from regional touring series and local tracks on NASCAR Coast to Coast. Sprint Car Talk on Winged Nation. NASCAR history on MRN Classic Races. And hear from the drivers on NASCAR Live. MRN podcasts available on MRN.com, YouTube, or your favorite podcast platform.
From Naval Base Coronado in San Diego, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Are you overpaying on your property taxes? The tax experts at Ownwell make it easy for you to appeal and only pay what's fair. Sign up in less than 3 minutes to see how much you could save today at Ownwell.com. That's OWNWELL.com.
Y ahora, un anuncio de servicio público de Publix.
Cada sop que hacemos en nuestro deli, lo preparamos para ti, pensando en lo que te gusta, con la calidad que a nosotros nos gusta mantener. Publix, donde comprar es un placer.
When I scraped my car in that parking garage, I was worried that it could be a long process to take care of it. like a landscaper's first day trimming a hedge maze.
I have definitely already been here. Now, was it left, right, or right, left? Well, maybe I'll cut a path out and find my way back later.
But it wasn't like that. I filed a claim in under 2 minutes on the Geico app, and they handled it from there. It was taken care of almost as quickly as it happened.
It feels good to get help quick. It feels good to Geico.
The first ever race on an active base. The Anduril 250. Presented by Pala Casino. Because real is the way we roll. 103.7 KSON.
Live on the Motor Racing Network. It's the NASCAR Cup Series.
Let's get a big thumbs up. Get ready to rock and roll past the race cars today, pal. Go, boys. Let's execute. Have a good day.
Today, the Anduril 250 from Naval Base Coronado. Brought to you by Pala Casino Spa Golf Resort. See why Pala Casino and NASCAR are a winning combination. Visit PalaCasino.com. By Snapdragon. Get the processor your PC wishes it had. Snapdragon. By United Rentals. Official rental equipment partner of NASCAR and NASCAR Impact Partner. By Progressive. Progressive Insurance offers 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. Learn more at Progressive.com. By Hardee's. Get the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, and we'll start you off with a free sandwich. Plus, earn rewards with every dollar spent and order ahead. By Coca-Cola. Grab a Coke and enjoy the race. By Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. By Sunoco. From NASCAR to your car, Sunoco. Performance is what we do. By Toyota Racing. Your race, your story. Be part of the action at ToyotaRacingUSA.com. The San Diego Race Weekend is brought to you by Anduril Industries. Fight unfair.
Welcome back to Naval Base Coronado in San Diego, California. We are getting ready to go racing with the NASCAR Cup Series. We have just witnessed one of the most patriotic pre-race ceremonies this sport has ever seen. Alex, we've been through many over the years in our career here on the Motor Racing Network. That definitely ranks in the top 3.
It does, and the history that surrounds where we are to race NASCAR Cup Series racing here today truly is remarkable. Back in 1927, Charles Lindbergh departed for New York from North Island, right here where we're at, in the spirit of St. Louis on the first leg of his historic transatlantic flight to Paris. And the Naval Amphibious Base Coronado, NAB, it's home to over 30 tenant commands, including Naval Surface Force Pacific, Naval Special Warfare, and Navy's Sea Air Land Team, a.k.a. SEAL Team.
We are in the middle of military conflict around the world, and it is our interests are being protected home and abroad. It is that abroad effort in the Middle East right now where a lot of the support for that effort comes from this very installation.
Yeah, it does. We've had the privilege all weekend long to visit with a lot of the sailors, women and men, all weekend long. Spent a lot of time with some of the pilots, some helicopter pilots as well, and they are on full support. We were supposed to have a second aircraft carrier here appeared right here alongside the Carl Vinson, but it was called to duty. It is out in the Pacific Theater right now, but they are listening to us on the Motor Racing Network.
And we welcome each and every one of them, each and every one of you that are spending your Sunday afternoon with us as we broadcast live from Naval Base Coronado. Crew Chief, the pre-race pomp and circumstance is over. It's time for everybody to get their game face on for what will be a 75-lap affair today. What's the tone, the tenor, what's the mood like in these pit boxes right now as everybody gets ready to face a battery of unknowns?
Anxiousness for the unknown, because you don't know where this is going to play out. We had tire situations. We saw cords in single-digit laps in practice. Wondering where we can go this first stage of 20 laps. I think I want to make it 10 and put tires on. I'm hoping I can make it 10. We don't know. We'll see where this plays out. I anticipate that will get better as the day goes on and we lay more rubber down on this racetrack and the drivers get more comfortable with the line they run around here.
Of course, Alex Todd is giving us the technical nature of car preparation and strategy execution, but these drivers have to survive this road course first.
Yeah, they do. And this on the clock, take laps out of it. On the clock, we're looking at perhaps a 3.5-hour race, maybe maybe even 4 hours. No, it's not hot, but inside the race car, it will be. And as much as you're working, we had the opportunity to go around this race course this morning, multiple laps. This is a demanding course.
It is. It asks a lot of driver. It asks a lot of machine. It asks a lot of the pit crew. And we are so glad that we can bring it to you live here on the Motor Racing Network. Let's go trackside right now for the command to fire engines.
And now, live from the USS Carl Vinson, here to deliver the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome the sailors of the United States Navy who are stationed right here on the USS Carl Vinson.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
The engines come to life on the pit lane as the Naval Hornets go blasting by overhead. We're getting ready for the green flag in history in NASCAR racing.
Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options now available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-885-6688. 800-885-6688. 800-885-6688. National Debt Relief, the official debt relief partner of NASCAR.
Celebrate 4th of July savings happening now at the Home Depot with select appliances starting at $398. Plus, get free delivery on appliance purchases of $398 or more, no membership required. Get a Whirlpool fridge with Easy Reach Zone to keep tall items organized and accessible. And upgrade to a washer-dryer tower with UV clean technology to reduce bacteria in the wash without fading fabrics. Shop top brand appliances now at the Home Depot. Offer valid June 17th to July 8th, U.S. only. See store online for details.
Father's Day? Go big for Dad. Celebrate Father's Day with 5 courses fresh from the Wok Fire. Enjoy a 5-course celebration experience starting at $89.99, featuring premium entrees like New York prime strip steak tataki, oolong chili and sea bass, and lobster and prawn fried rice. Bold flavors, sizzling favorites, a meal made to impress. Because Dad deserves more than just a dinner. He deserves a celebration. Celebrate Father's Day with some sizzle. Only at P.F. Chang's.
You can't control inflation, but you can challenge your property taxes. I'm Sam Sosa, your local tax expert with Ownwell. In my 15 years of experience, I've won over 70,000 property tax appeals, and I want to help you put money back in your pocket this year. Whether you own a single property or multiple, you could be saving hundreds, even thousands with Ownwell. We combine the best technology with local experts to make reducing property taxes simple for you. We'll file your appeal, negotiate with the assessor, and attend any hearings so you don't have to. Plus, you only pay if you save. I'm proud to say that 86% of our customers receive a reduction, and hundreds of thousands of customers trust us every year. Put money back in your pocket with Ownwell. See how much you could save in less than 3 minutes at ownwell.com. That's OWNWELL.com.
From Naval Base Coronado, the Anduril 250, presented by Pala Casino. Because real is the way we roll. 1037 KSON.
Tune into the NASCAR Cup Series on the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
We welcome you back to Naval Base Coronado, just across the bay from downtown San Diego, California. 3.4 miles, 16 turns. That is what these drivers will have to deal with today. And the start-finish line here is technically 4th Street here on Naval Base Coronado on a regular day. Then they'll go to turn number 1. It is a right-hand bend. It's a 3rd gear turn before they start a downhill trek, and that's when they'll come into the view from our Dave Moody of Barrie, Vermont.
Thank you, Alex Hayden. Good afternoon once again, everybody. After executing that fairly gentle right-hand turn number 1, these drivers will be wide open, full throttle, catching even a little bit of air at the crest of Stockdale Boulevard. That's named for Congressional Medal of Honor recipient, Navy Vice Admiral, and former vice presidential candidate James D. Stockdale. That leads to a flat 90-degree left-hand turn number 2 and the short Rogers Road straightaway, then another 90-degree left on K Road, paralleling the aircraft carrier USS Carl Vinson that's docked right alongside this race course. From there, they'll head into the site of Marlboro, New Jersey's Tim Catalfamo.
Thank you very much, Dave Moody, and good afternoon, everyone. Here in turns 3 and 4, as Dave mentioned, when they come out of the left-hander in turn number 3, they will be running parallel to that USS Carl Vinson that is sitting docked in the Pacific Ocean with a lot of members of our United States Naval Academy that are in a grandstand that has been put on top of the deck to watch this race this afternoon, and they're going to have a great view. When they race down this short stretch to turn number 4, which is Quay Road, as Dave mentioned, they go into a bend in turn number 4. It's going to bend to the right a little bit, and it's a long corner and a blind corner, so the drivers will have to be careful as they navigate this section of the track. Also, yesterday we saw some of the issues that the drivers had. There's some manhole covers that have now been permanently secured. There's also a couple of storm grates, so the drivers still have to be careful because that is going to make this section a little bit rough as they go bouncing over those things to get into the 4th corner. Once they clear turn number 4, they will hug the coastline, head up Quay Road, going uphill ever so slightly to turn number 5.
And turn 5 is known as Carrier Corner. That is a bend to the left, which sets up a rundown road that is termed as the backstretch here at Naval Base Coronado. That leads to turn 6, a bend to the right, turn 7, a cut back to the left, and then it's on to Softly Street, which leads to turn 8, a 90-degree left-hand corner. That will lead to the Coronado Chicane, turn 9, and Kurt Becker of Altamont, Illinois.
Thank you, Mike, and we are positioned at the north end of the course on the airfield portion of this racing strip here today. Absolutely a spectacular day to go racing. Jersey barriers, catch fences, both to drivers left and drivers right. The fans have filled the stands on both sides of this portion of the course as well. We will be covering turns 9 through 12, a right-left combination, and what we have seen so far in the other series this weekend is coming off corner number 9, which is a right-hander. Sometimes a driver gets alongside another to battle for position. It's a quick jog through turns 10 and 11, and then a drag race down the short chute headed back into the left-hander turn 12. We'll have all that action covered from our spot atop a scissor lift in and amongst the fans here this afternoon.
Turn 12 and 12A and 12B is a series of corners that is awfully narrow, arguably the most narrow portion of this entire circuit. You go into turn 12, it's driver's left, 90 degree. Then you swoop back past 90 degrees, driver's right, before another quick flick of the steering wheel to driver's left. That'll lead you onto a short straightaway. At this point, you're on the tarmac part of the airstrip here. They'll race their way into a left-hand bend. That's turn number 13. It significantly widens out, but the race line maybe 2 lanes wide at best because you got to funnel back down to double wide or even more preferred single wide for right-hand turn number 14. Off turn 14, they'll come into the view of our Dan Hubbard from Anaheim, California.
Well, thank you, Alex, and good afternoon, everybody. My scissor lift is about 200 yards south of turn 15, a flat-out second-gear left-hander that takes the field to a high-speed short stretch. That's where they grab third gear for just an instant before leaning hard on the brake pedal, downshifting from third down to first gear and tossing their car into the second chicane of Naval Base Coronado. It's a quick flick to the left, followed by 2 quick rights and then another left. And all weekend long, we have seen driver after driver struggle with the timing, the braking, the deceleration factor, many just overcooking the chicane, cutting the corners, and NASCAR mandates that if you miss the chicane, well, you have to come to a complete stop before continuing. I'll be here to tell you who gets it right and who gets it wrong at the chicane. After which the field swings out and sets up for the final turn, the lefty turn 16. That's where our anchors Alex Hayden, Mike Bagley, and Todd Gordon will pick up the action.
And that will bring the field back to the start-finish line.
NASCAR,
Powerball. The chase to $1 million is on.
Finalists, are you ready?
Don't miss your chance to collect cash prizes on your way to an all-new destination where you could take home $1 million.
This is insane! The winner is contestant number 2.
I can't believe it.
The official lottery game of NASCAR is back for the chase. Powerball, the chase to $1 million starts now.
Wherever you are in life, Freeway gives you more ways to choose and more ways to save. You choose the coverage, you choose the price. Because at Freeway, it's all about real people, real choices, and real savings for every driver. No matter where you live, Freeway's here to help. Your way. And remember, you always win with Freeway. Go to freeway.com and start saving today. Freeway, your way.
From Naval Base Coronado in San Diego, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of...
Y ahora, un anuncio de servicio público de Publix.
Nuestra misión es mantener todos nuestros estantes llenos. No casi llenos, ni parcialmente llenos. Completamente llenos de los productos que te gustan y los ingredientes que necesitas, justo cuando los necesitas. Porque esta no es solo nuestra tienda. También es la tuya. Publix, donde comprar es un placer.
Celebrating America's 250th with flag-to-flag coverage of the Annual 250 on KSON. Presented by Pala Casino. Because real is the way we roll.
Today's broadcast is presented by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Insurance makes bundling home and auto easy. Learn more at progressive.com.
Time now for a deeper dive into some stories before the drop of the green flag. This trip to pit road is presented by Jack Link's Protein Snacks. Jack Link's Protein Snacks, the official protein snack of NASCAR, comes in original, peppered, teriyaki, and so many more flavors. All made with 100% beef. Grab your favorite from the snack aisle today. Steve Post.
Alex, the talk and toast of the town thus far has been Shane Van Gisbergen, and why not? He's won 6 of the last 7 road course events, and on the course most similar to this, the streets of Chicago, he's 2 for 3. I talked to Stephen Doran, his crew chief, this morning and asked him what concerns you, and what concerns him is tire wear, which is what concerns every crew chief, but also what concerns him is an awkward timed caution that puts people on different strategy and may put them at a disadvantage. He said, you can't control any of it, but we will just adapt and go as we want to go. Talked about the additional set of tires. Todd talked about those as well, and Steven said we have just the exact set of tires that we need for the race, including those qualifiers that we will use somewhere during the day. So Stephen Doran, very, very happy with the race car, very happy with everything thus far this weekend. Now it's the strategy and the tires that has his concern. Up to the end of pit road, Chris Wilner.
Well, Steve, you mentioned the toast of the town being SVG, but the hottest driver in NASCAR the last 6 weeks has been Denny Hamlin. 3 straight wins coming in today, all from the pole. 5 top 5s in the last 6 weeks, but like Superman, there is a bit of kryptonite. It starts today, back-to-back road and street courses. For driver 11, that's been tough sledding. 2 top 10s in the last 13 road course races. His average finish is 19th, but for Chris Gale, he said today it's all about survival. A top 15 will feel like a win, which is tough coming from a team that has chipped into the points lead from 130 down to 19. And their driver, he's also looking 2 steps ahead. Denny told his team today there are exactly 7 days, 4 hours, and 15 minutes away of being done from road courses for the rest of the year. He's excited for 2 weeks from now to go back to Chicagoland. But again, all about survival for driver 11 here today.
This does kick off a mini West Coast swing here in the NASCAR Cup Series. We're racing today in San Diego. Everybody's going to make the trek north to Sonoma Raceway in Northern California next weekend. But right now, Alex, all the pomp, all the circumstance, all the attention is on Naval Base Coronado as we are getting ready to add another chapter in NASCAR's history book.
And when they opened the gates to the race fans today at 9 a.m. local time, we were on property much earlier than that, Mike. There has been an absolute buzz of excitement, quite honestly, going all the way back to Thursday when we all got to town. But what we had and experienced this morning wandering around the Midway and dealing with fans and talking with them, it has been nothing short of spectacular. The excitement level is absolutely through the roof.
And everybody is looking forward to the waving of the green flag that will happen in just a moment. And that'll set us off for a 75-lap challenge. Stage 1 will end at lap 20. Stage 2 will end at lap 40. And the checkered flag will fly, scheduled to fly, at lap 75.
As we're getting set now, pace car, it's a Chevrolet Corvette. All three manufacturers will be represented with the pace vehicles. It's time to race on the base. To call the start for the Motor Racing Network from Milford, Delaware, here's Mike Bagley.
Secretary of War Pete Hegseth in the starter stand, ready to throw the green flag and get us underway here in San Diego County. Here comes the field out of turn 16 into the restart box. The secretary waves the green flag, and we are off and running here in San Diego. Shane Van Gisbergen wastes no time in getting away. Matter of fact, he'll lead the field by a car length to turn 1.
SVG opens it up to 2, now maybe 3 car lengths. That'll shrink a bit on break.